Welcome, my fellow citizens. It is time to compare, I think, two best daily drivers in the game right now. There is also the third, the Corsair, but I wanted to compare these two vehicles specifically because they are almost the same size. So the one on the left is my new Asgard, and on the right is Andromeda that belongs to my friend Casinos, and he was kind enough to lend me his ship so we can do this review. So let's get started. Which of these two ships is better daily driver? Well, first of all, you have to decide what do you want to do. If you want stronger gunship with better shields, it has size 3 shields Connie and it has 4 size 5s, then definitely Connie is the better choice for you. Also, if you are looking at the price, 240 against 300, I think Connie wins also there. But there's something else that I really love about the Valkyrie, and that is the design. I just love the veto capabilities of this ship. It's absolutely crazy good and stunningly good. Of course, there is another reason why I love this ship. Now let me demonstrate. First of all, as I said, this ship is not that big, it's even shorter than Andromeda, so it can fit everywhere. It is a dropship and it has huge hangar, which we are going to check out right now and compare it with the hangar of Andromeda. Now before we go to check out the hangar, first look at the cockpit. Cockpit is one of the main reasons why I buy the ship. I want to feel like I'm flying the real spaceship. Andromeda does this job pretty good, but the glass that obstructs your view is very bad on Andromeda. So in that regard, for me, this ship definitely wins. Beautiful MFDs, you can see everything in a cockpit, even on the sides and on below when you're landing. What more you would like from the cockpit? Absolute perfection in my opinion. Radar is visible, everything. So as I'm moving through the ship is really nicely designed. As I already did a tour of the ship in my previous video, I will not talk about so much about the interior. You can check that video if you like. We will focus more on the thing that matters. The thing that matters is this huge cargo space. It has 180 SU cargo grid, but you don't need a cargo grid, at least right now in the game. You can stuff all of this stuff here, and there's a player who wrote on my comments that he stuffed here over 300 SU of boxes, which is astonishing for such a small ship. It almost feels like this ship is much bigger than it is. Look how huge this thing is. I mean, this looks like a basketball court here. You can do everything here. You can drive any vehicle in this ship, starting from Nova tank all the way to the smaller things. You can even park the ships like medical Pisces, which is absolutely crazy. Now here is the first problem with the Connie. The hangar of Connie is not hangar like on my ship. It is actually an elevator. Look at this, and Casinos already saw that I'm coming and open it. Like, it is very problematic. I had not one but more sessions where I lost a lot of cargo which will just fall down through the ground, which is really bad. So this is absolute minus to this ship because of this. Also, the Andromeda has much smaller cargo. If you want to compare bigger variant, cargo variant Taurus, it has a bigger cargo grid also, but still doesn't even come close to that ship. Look how beautiful that ship is. The engines, the veto capabilities, absolute perfection. Now the strong suits of the Connie are especially these 4 size 5 guns. Now in the future, when the armor is coming into gameplay, the Asgard will be bad. Why? Because it has only size 3 guns, so it will not be able to do anything. But look at this monster. With 4 size 5s, it will shred, and it shreds already. Now the next positive thing is this. Look at this. You can easily hop in to the ship in many open areas. Here, down there, on the right side, and also here at the front, so many entrances, which I really like. And also the Andromeda has this, the snub fighter, its own snub fighter. If I want to bring a snub fighter in my Asgard, I will have to put it in hangar, which will take space. So this ship has already snub fighter, and it's absolutely breeze to use it. Now what I don't like about this ship is interior. It's really outdated and it doesn't look cool in my opinion, especially when you come to the cockpit. Now also where this ship shines is a lot of turrets. Look at this, upstairs, downstairs. On the Taurus here where this turret is, you have a tractor beam, which Asgard doesn't have. So if you are looking for a better all-around ship, even if the Asgard looks much more beautiful and much better in my opinion, the Andromeda is still better all-around ship. The Andromeda has, get this, size 3 shield, which is much better than 4 size 2 shields on Asgard. I think Asgard definitely need size 3 shield. Also it needs 4 size guns. That's definitely that Asgard needs for this money. Like this ship is much more expensive than this, and it is not clear to me why the Asgard doesn't have a better weapons and better shields. It is direct comparison to this. The one reason that I think that this ship doesn't have better weapons is it will be better than Valkyrie, and they didn't want that, so they decided to keep the size 3 ons. The size 3s are great, don't get me wrong, right now they shred, like 6 of them are amazing, and the turret underneath with the size 4s is absolute perfection. But in the future, when they add armor into gameplay, you will not be able to do a thing. Granted, this ship is not the ship to fight, it's not a gunship. If the Connie show up, you are absolutely outgunned. Now let's see why the Asgard is better ship. Asgard is better if you want to do every other gameplay. Like you can put inside, for example, medical Ursa and still do the cargo hauling. So that is absolute perfection. For example, if someone attacks you and kills you, you will respawn in your ship and you have ability to revenge yourself, which in Connie you will not have, because if you put the Ursa inside, there's no place for the cargo. In that regard, this ship is better. Now, the main plus of the Asgard, in my opinion, are those powerful Veto engines. Yes, the Connie has also Veto, but I just love how the Asgard looks and flies with its powerful engines. So in that regard, definitely win. And as I said, look at this cargo. This is absolute perfection. You can feel anything here. Just breeze to fly. So yeah, currently, if you are a player that has used the Connie so much time, it has played like all over and over with this ship like I did, and you want something new, then you can upgrade to Asgard. But if you are a new player, if you want all-round best daily driver for everything, I think Connie still rules supreme. That doesn't say that Asgard is bad ship, not at all. This ship took me by surprise. I was looking forward to Starlance attack, but once I tried this ship, I was so delighted how it flies. You can go to Urkel and see the stats, but I don't like the stats so much more. I like more to see how the ship feels when you fly it. And Andromeda actually feels really good. It is one hell of a good ship. As I said, this is the cockpit, here is the radar in the middle, and after the rework, MFDs are looking much better right now. The only downside is this horrendous cockpit with a lot of metal on it, and yeah, it would be much better without it, like the Zeus, but it is what it is. Maybe one day it will get a rework. But ship is overall fast, maneuverable. If you press K, you will get the same Veto capabilities. Overall, great little ship, maneuverable, fast, powerful. Yes, you can do every gameplay in Star Citizen with Andromeda, and it will be done very good. When you press K, the ship moves very slowly at the front, but up and down very fast. If you remove the K, you have this beautiful animation of retracting engines and the ship becomes hell of a flyer. Look how beautiful this is. And I think it feels almost the same when you move it as Connie, but granted with much more beautiful cockpit. It's actually just breeze to fly this ship and enjoy it. Let's sum it right now. The points to the Connie goes to the gunship. This is a much better gunship with better shields, and if you want a better powerful ship, go with Connie. Now if you are doing cargo hauling, if you are doing bunker missions, if you are doing collection of different stuff in the universe, then this ship is better. But right now the shields are his downside, and also the weapons. Everything else, I think this ship can parry the Connie without any problems and do it in better style, in my opinion. Just look at this beauty. I know the Connie is not for everyone, not all people like the style of Connie, but in my opinion it is ugly beautiful, but this ship is just beautiful. So what do you think, guys? In your opinion, which ship is the better? Do you like more Andromeda, or do you like the new Asgard? Write me down in the comments. I think both of the ships are fine, and whichever you choose, choose with your heart, because if you enjoy to fly it, then that is the right ship for you. Don't care so much about stats, enjoy the ship first. Thank you for watching. If you like my video, don't hesitate to subscribe, like and share. Until next video, have fun out there.